What up YouTube, this your boy Download back for another mixtape review. Once you start to get the signs of success in the rap game, you'll come to realize very quickly there's not enough time in the day to do all that you need to do. See, the rap game is overpacked, so the only way for you to make headroom is by working while they are sleeping and working while they are awake. The rap is a job with no hours of operation. All that counts is that you get what you need to do done. Twitter time. This week's topic, if I could get away with it, I would do to Soulja Boy what he has done to the music industry. Murder him, if I could get away with it. I would shoot at every gangster rapper to see if he is who he claims to be, if I could get away with it. I would choke out everyone who thinks New York makes the best music if I could get away with it. I mean, sure, the South got Soulja Boy, but y'all got Little Mama. If I could get away with it, I would force feed Eminem some prescription medication so I could get back the hot songs that he used to do. I'd put a time bomb with 1 month left onto the chest of Dr. Dre if I could get away with it, and tell him the only way to disarm it is to drop Detox. Bad Boy, the preview. This mixtape is more of a showcase of Puff's latest lineup. Machine Gun Kelly, which he's cool. Red Cafe, which Red Cafe does his thing sometimes. Then Cassie. And I'm thinking Cassie just made her slot because she's fucking. Puff said that his bad boy empire, so to say, is rebuilding. And that is completely true when you look at this, man. Like, I consider him to be like the Chicago Bulls. At one time, he had Michael Jordan, in which Biggie Smalls. And back then, it turned into a dynasty. Biggie Smalls had to go. From there, it's been downhill. But then, Puff lucked up and drafted Los, which I will compare him to Derrick Rose. But yet, Puff got rid of Los and kept Red Cafe. Which, I mean, I'm not trying to diss Red Cafe or nothing like that, because he does do his thing sometimes. But Los is a superstar in the making. You cannot let him go. And also, Puff just is a great business mind because he has no shame. Anything that he puts stock into, man, he's plugging Ciroc, no matter what. I got to say, man, Machine Gun Kelly's Warning was pretty much the only good song on here. And I definitely would not listen to this consistently, man. Puff got a ways to go before he has an empire.
60s pin up, cinnamon tone lick up, physically fit stomach.
Aasim The Money Pit Part 3. Speaking of Diddy, this guy Aasim has been signed to Diddy for quite a while now. But the reason why you never heard of him is because he is not commercial. And you can obviously tell he's not getting no love from Puff because Puff ain't on there plugging fucking Ciroc. But I got to say that this mixtape is way harder than the fucking preview. Got 3 bangers up on there that I definitely had to download. And surprisingly, it got some pretty soulful tunes to it, man, for a New York City dude. This mixtape is a must listen to, and I do believe it was the best to drop this week.
Keep buying bullshit chains and place mama say your music from the side of the road. This shit's garbage.
Young Jeezy, The Real Is Back Part 2. This was pretty unexpected, man, especially since the album TM103 is supposed to be dropping in 11 days. Yeah, honestly, I like Part 1 better than this one. Like, really, the only track I like on here is the intro. In which this kind of worries me a little bit, because if you take into account The Real Is Back Part 1 and The Real Is Back Part 2, they're along the same lines of that over gangster type tone to it. It worries me because TM103, I don't want it to be along those lines. I want him to do something unique and different and something hot. I'm still excited for the album, but yet, truth be told, I'm beginning to get more excited for Freddie Gibbs' Cold Day in Hell because his features on this mixtape were fucking hot. And since we talking about features, the Birdman had a feature on here. You should never, ever have Birdman as a feature because he is just fucking tip. Now, even though the only song on there that I'll download and I will continue to listen to is the intro, that doesn't take away from some of the good songs that's up on here, man. You should definitely check that out. But yeah, this is your mixtape review for the 9th of September. Keep grinding.